Hey everybody, Mushbeard here, back with a new game, Dragalia Lost. This game is from Nintendo and it just released yesterday, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. I have been playing a little bit, haven't had a ton of time, but we'll go ahead and jump into it and show you what it's about. There are all kinds of things to do in this game, so we'll try to explore as many of those as we can, you know, at the high level, and then we'll try to make some more in-game or in-depth videos of everything that's going on. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with what the game is. You can see you start with a team of 4. You have these chibi-style characters who go in like a RPG type fashion, run around the boards, you're killing stuff, but you equip things like a weapon, a dragon, or a familiar type. They can be like unicorns, phoenixes, I think it's phoenix. Phoenixes, however you pronounce it. Equip those type of things and turn into them. You have special abilities, worm prints that give you extra stats. There's co-op, there's castle building, all kinds of stuff. So we'll go ahead and first we will jump into a quest just so you can see what the gameplay is like. There is an auto mode. So we'll go ahead and do the campaign. I have not done this board yet at all. And there's a whole bunch of stories, so if you're into reading all the story, I'm not as big into reading all the story. You're welcome to read it, or anything that pops up, you can skip it. And you do there's some boards that are just story, like this one, which you'll still get a reward at the end for Warbite, which is your in-game freemium currency, which you use to do summons and everything. There's 25. It does take 1,500 to do a 10-pack summon. Alright, so we got the next board. You can tell this is a board because it's suggested fighting, 2,400 power. It will cost you 6 stamina. And this is a fire board, so water is recommended. So we're going to look for, these are level 39, we'll use this guy. And then you have up to 6 teams that you can pre-record. But the cool thing is, unlike in other games where equipment is locked to a unit, then if you want to switch it out, it costs you, gems or crystals or whatever you want to call it. That is not this way. It does cost nothing, and it's completely different. So it's not equipped to a person, it's equipped to a unit per team they're on. So you can see like my third guy in here, this is Orion, and he's got a Phoenix down there. But if I switch to a different team that has Orion, he's over here now. He doesn't have a Phoenix, someone else has it equipped. So he's, depending on which team he's in, he's got different equipment going on. So we want to look for our water team. Whoops, go back. That was the edit screen, but what we'll do here, this is wind. And here's water. So an easy way you can manually do all this stuff, but down here at the bottom you can optimize, and then when you hit optimize you can select the element that you want to optimize for, so in this case water, or you can do all of them, so it's neutral, and then what type of emphasis you want. You want to be balanced, offensive, defensive, and then what exactly you want to do that to. So weapons, adventures, which are the units, dragons, or worm prints, we're going to do all of it for balanced and see what it comes up with. I think that's pretty much the same, but we'll go ahead and take that in. And we have a might of 2512, which is a little bit over the 2400 that's suggested, but we'll go ahead and begin here, and we'll be able to see. Now, the one biggest complaint I have about the game is the controls right now. They are a little wonky to me, but some other people have said once you get used to it, there's a certain way to click and roll with your finger, your thumb, to get the movement how you want. I mostly just use autoplay for most of it, and then just move manually or activate skills manually when I need to. We'll go ahead and show you, so you can see, you're going like this, you can tap anywhere on the screen to attack, and they'll attack where they're facing. And as they're doing that, here we go, fire, so you can see interactive stuff. It does hurt. And you can see down here, here's my skill for the character I have. This is your friend skill, which you can only use the number of times it's up there. And then here's my dragon meter. Once I build that up, I can turn into a dragon temporarily. Open the chest. If you swipe quickly, you can kind of roll and do a dash attack. It helps you dodge things for people that have areas that are out there. So if you've played Destiny 6 or Destiny Heights, whatever it's being called now, you're familiar with the dodging mechanic probably. Sometimes it doesn't react as well as I want it to. Whoa. Open the chest. And at any time you can switch in the top left corner here to any of your other 4 characters. They have their own skills and dragons. But we're going to go ahead and let it go on auto run right here. It will not pick up chests or anything in auto. it sometimes will skip even enemies. So if you're really concerned about getting chests, you can see the bosses right here. So we're going to turn auto off because there's a direction we didn't even explore yet, which means there's probably a chest. Ah, I rolled, or I didn't. Yeah, chest up here. Alright, then we'll auto, and we'll do the fighting here. As you can see down here, my Phoenix is finally at the first bar, so I can summon it. There is a duration for how long the bar is, so if we go up to the second bar, it is longer. Of course, it doesn't pay attention, it just runs through. It was the same if I was doing it anyway. And then when you're in your dragon form, you don't take damage to your character that's in it, they just take duration. So basically reduces the time duration that you're in that form. But all your other characters do take damage. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch here to a Phoenix. And then the boss has 2 bars up here. This orange one, when you get it full, it's called Overdrive. I'm going to do a little regen heal for the rest of my team here. And once that Overdrive meter is gone, you will then break the boss or the unit. Use a special and use my friend special. There we go. And then while you're in that, you do more damage. So we're going to go back to Phoenix and boom. The animations on this are really cool. I like chibi-style art. It's cute, but some of the graphics are still really good, so I like it. Some people may not. But if this is that's kind of your style, I think you'll really enjoy this. The animations are really good. And you get player experience. You get 1, 2, or 3 stars up there. You get rewards based on the number of stars, and you collect items and stuff like that. Sure, we'll send a friend request. So you get Wormite based on how well you did, and you keep going. So that is the basic premise of the game. Like I said, I prefer to use the auto and just manually move when I have to, or manually use skills, because it doesn't use skills. It doesn't use your dragon form, anything like that while you're on auto. It just runs and attacks. So just kind of manually watch it, but at least I don't have to do as much. But then some of the cool things you got here. So we'll go to the castle next. And we'll go, you have adventure and dragon stories, which are basically free Wormite if you want to read the stories, but if not, you can just hit skip. And again, you'll get free Wormite. Here we have the Dragon's Roost. So you have a bond level with your dragons up here, which increases their abilities and everything, and every day you can give them gifts to increase that stuff. So we're going to swap. That's at level 10, which is high. I'm going to do it to my Phoenix here. It's only at level 3. And then I'm going to just drag and drop the items. See, it's 12,000. I don't have 12,000 right now. I mean, I do, but it's going to be close to not doing that. And they give you gifts every time you feed them. Little Phoenix berries. I'll do the 1,500 one now. I'll do the rest later. I got to farm more gold there. And it's up to level 5, but basically you just do that. You get gifts. You increase your bond with them to make them stronger, and everything like that. Once you get that stuff. Alright, we'll go ahead and view a story. So here, it'll talk about a dragon story. And you can go ahead and view the stuff. It's free stuff. So you just click, yes, we want to view it. And then you can view all this stuff right here. And you can read all this if you like. You can put it on auto so it just flips pages automatically. I'm going to skip it because I like combat. And there's a video where combat's. Then you get 25 Wormite right there. Boom. You can do the same with adventures and other dragons. So you do all that. You get more rewards. You get more summons or more refills, which I haven't refilled yet. But and then we'll go in here. And this is your castle. And you can collect things. You can build 2 little gold mines here. 800 is what they maxed out. Here's dragon fruit, which is to level up your dragons. We upgraded our Halidome to level 2 because we needed to upgrade it to level 2 so that we could upgrade our blacksmith. And then you got little dragons. They're like, oh, you got level 2, let's make some more space. Dun, da, da, da. Hey, we got a new region. Alright. So we're going to go over here. This is our blacksmith. We want to upgrade that. It's 10 minutes, but that's okay. Because we want to be able to craft better gear. Right now we can craft some 3-star, which is still good compared to the 1-star you get. but I'd rather be able to do better. And then you have, as you level up, you can get these little crystals here. This is wind, water, and fire that increase HP and attack of those types of units. And you can upgrade those as well. You can check your storehouse. I don't have anything in here in my storehouse. Build. Nothing to build right now because I'm not level 10, or I'm not level 8 yet for the dark one. And then it's decorations, which yada yada yada. They don't give you anything. Alright, so let's go back. One of the cool things about this is the co-op that you can do in this. So it will take the leader of the current team you are using. So right now it would be water, which would be her. She's not my strongest, but we'll go ahead and do, so you can do join co-op down here. And you can find a room that way, or you can go to events. You can do Avenue to Power, Avenue to Fortune, and Avenue to Power gives you EXP stuff that levels up your monsters, and then we have Lights Under Runes, which give you light evolution materials and stuff like that. Fortune gives you gold, and you can do these avenues and stuff solo, but you can also do them as co-op. So that's really cool. So you can click, and it tells you the power to do it, and of course you have to beat one. We're going to go ahead and do them co-op. Go home, join co-op, find a room, or you can enter ID if they have a private one, but it'll do a little search for you, and you have to click quick on these, like Avenue to Power. It's already full, even though it said it was only half full, it's already full. Puddled Path, I haven't done Lights Under yet, so I don't want to do it. Avenue to Power, can I get in? Alright, I get in, sweet. You do co-op, and it tells you what everyone's using. Click ready. I'm not using my strongest hero, but it's okay. Our might is 3,000, which is well over the 700 that it recommends. Come on. This is a lot of fun because this co-op doesn't use your normal stamina. It uses, there's co-op specific stamina that it stores up, and there is no auto battle in this, so this is all manual, but it shouldn't be a problem because, like I said, we're well above the power limit, so you can just do this. There we go. Don't tap too much because they do take all your tap animations off. And then when you, we didn't get into mana circles yet, but you can get like charge up abilities that you can get. I don't have one on this character at the moment. Oh. There we go. You can also encounter rare units when you're out doing stuff that will pop up from time to time with special items. If you kill them in time, they do have a time limit, as well as this has a time limit. Nope, wasn't paying attention to the circle on the ground, I got chunked down. There's here, we're going to go ahead and get our dragon out. That was a big dragon. They've got bigger ones, they've pulled some, that's a berserker, the fire one's a berserker. But mine is a 4-star one. You can pull 5-star dragons, 5-star units. I am not one of the people that's going to re-roll until I get them. I just like to play with what I have and have fun and see how far I can get with that. So that is co-op mode. You get experience, you get, you know, it's only for the one unit, but you get stuff down here for your daily bonus of basically EXP potions, essentially. So you can level up stuff, and then every time, this is co-op, for a certain number of times, every time you play with players you haven't played with before, you get 50 Warmite per player. So there was 3 first-time people I've never played with before. I got 150 Warmite. And you can play with them again. You can send them friend requests. Yada yada yada. The pictures are different because their rep is different than who they have coming into this dungeon. And there you go. I don't want to play with them again. No. And you collect. We'll do. I shouldn't be summoning. I should be saving my Warmite. But because this is an introduction video, we will go ahead and do one summon here because I do have enough. So we'll go ahead down here to summon. And we'll do a 10-fold summon and Warmite. And let's see if we can pull a 5-star. come on. We're looking for like rainbow colored things. Blue is 3-star, yellow is 4-star, and then the rainbow prismatic colors are the 5-star. Nope, 2 4-stars unless something changes, but there's a 4, and that tells you what kind of units they are. Or those are books. Those are your worm prints. Those crystals are dragons. So I got a 4-star dragon coming, Moondrake. There you go. It's like an ice drake, Snowdrake, Cinder Drake. I think is this one. Oh, Homura. It's got an actual name. We've got a 4-star fighter, Musashi. Got the cool music going in the background. Philia, Sophie, Gloomdrake, Eldwater. So you get Eldwater when you summon a duplicate of an item, and those Eldwaters are used to evolve things from like 4-star to 5-star and things like that. So Ironside Shield, that is a worm print, which gives you stats. Ooh. A Lindworm. Alright, that looks cool. So still no 5 stars, but that's alright. That Lindworm, obviously you saw that, but we'll go ahead and show you. So if you look at your teams, each of the units, you can click on them down here. They have 3 things they can equip, which are weapons, worm prints, and dragons. Obviously weapons are self-explanatory. They give you base stats. Worm prints, so if you click on them, you can see what they tell you down here. There's HP 21 and strength 7, so that's what it gives you. It has a might of 88, which is your total power. And then this is the abilities. It gives you critical rate plus 4%, and then Broken Punisher increases damage to enemies in a break state by 10%. So while you have it equipped, when they're in that break state, you do an extra 10% damage. And then of course you can, what's called unbinding. If you have duplicates, so you use the second one duplicate to unbind it, and then it will increase the max level that you can get it to and stuff like that. But you can level them up, make them stronger, things like that. And then I think the last thing to look at, the dragons work the same way, but there are mana circles. So let's see here. I don't want to optimize. I don't do mine very often. Go back. I want her. I want the actual unit. Here we go. She has skills, you know, co-abilities. So when you're in a team, your co-op things and abilities that you have equipped based on your stuff. Here's all your equipment. So the adventure details. Where is the upgrade? Sorry, I don't do the mana circle very well. There we go. So you can upgrade them, promote them to the next star, or these mana circles. So the mana circles give base stats or extra abilities that you pay mana for. You get mana crystals that are green. You collect those and see like HP plus 12, strength plus 10. There's new abilities that are in here. One is like a charge ability. So reduces susceptibility to burning by 25%. So let's unlock that. That's a passive. But then like here, your Force Strike. This is your charged up ability. Forward attack that reduces foes' Mo gauges and breaks barriers. So there are units that have barriers on them, and you want to go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and auto the rest of this. So it'll just unlock the rest of this level. And then you go, alright. And then you can unbind to go up higher, which takes the following materials. In this case, it's 7 of these. We'll go ahead and unlock. When you do that, then you open up the next mana circle. And so on and so forth. And you keep going and make yourself stronger. And all these, like, new skill over here. Hallowed Waters deals water damage to the target. Geez, required mana. Insufficient materials. So then you need other materials now after this to the target and nearby enemies. So they give you new skills, you get more stuff, things like that. Just more ways to improve the different units that you have, which means you can make, you know, 3 and 4 star units really good without having to have the 5-star units. So that is what I will be working on. But that is it for this first impression video. Again, this is Dragalia Lost, new game by Nintendo for direct mobile or mobile direct, however they say it. I'm having a lot of fun so far. I hope y'all will check it out. I will leave a link to download for Android in the description below. But thanks for watching, everybody. This is Mushbeard. I am out.